Steve Kamb, the brilliant mind behind this captivating book, once led two completely separate lives. By day, he was caught in the monotony of an ordinary office job, watching the clock tick as boredom drained his enthusiasm. But by night, he immersed himself in the vibrant worlds of books, movies, and video games, where heroes embarked on thrilling quests. A true geek at heart, Steve had an immense passion for technology, yet he remained shy, reserved, and detached from real-life excitement. Deep down, he longed for a life filled with adventure, purpose, and genuine happiness. However, instead of taking action, he remained on the sidelines, lost in fantasy rather than reality. Then, at 25, Steve experienced a pivotal moment of realization. He had spent too long cheering for fictional heroes. It was time for him to become the protagonist of his own incredible journey. This decision sparked a profound transformation in his life. Steve went on to explore more than 20 countries, master the violin, sculpt the physique he had always desired, and dedicate time to helping children in need. Once a quiet introvert living a routine existence, he evolved into an adventurous soul, constantly seeking new challenges and experiences. But this audiobook summary isn't just about Steve, it's about you. As you listen, you'll uncover the secrets to breaking free from a mundane life and embarking on your own thrilling adventure. You'll learn how to turn your life into an extraordinary quest filled with personal growth, meaningful experiences, and true joy. Life, much like an exciting game, becomes fulfilling when played the right way. Once you embrace this mindset, you'll bid farewell to your old self and welcome the hero you were always meant to be. If this audiobook inspires you, consider liking and commenting. Your engagement helps spread motivation to others who need it. I'd love to hear from you. Which part of Steve's story resonates with you most? Now, let's embark on this journey together. Are you ready? Every great story has a beginning. Every hero starts as an ordinary person, living a predictable life with no special abilities, no grand adventures. Then, something changes. A defining moment arrives that propels them onto a new path, a journey of growth and self-discovery. That moment could be today. What if this very day was the turning point in your life? What if you were meant to break free from the ordinary and embrace something extraordinary? Change begins the moment you decide to take action. Until you take that first step, nothing shifts. But when life calls you toward adventure, don't ignore it, answer the call. Perhaps you feel stuck in a draining job. Maybe you're trapped in a toxic relationship. Or it could be that you've been yearning for something bigger, picturing yourself as a hero, someone like James Bond, Luke Skywalker, or any of the icons you admired growing up. As children, we are encouraged to dream big, to believe in limitless possibilities, to embrace the idea that we can become whoever we want. But as we grow older, the world imposes limitations. Reality settles in. We are told to be practical, to conform, to accept a routine existence. Society conditions us to believe that an uninspiring life is the norm, that dreaming of something greater is unrealistic. And then, we witness life's inequalities. Some people are born into privilege, enjoying lives filled with luxury and adventure, while others struggle just to get by. The idea of breaking free feels impossible, so we resign ourselves to the status quo. But what if we didn't? What if we refused to settle? What if we dared to dream again? Hope alone isn't enough, it must be backed by action. If you want to change your life, you must take that first step. Forget what society expects of you. Create your own path. Every choice you make will shape your journey, helping you evolve into the person you aspire to be. Stop chasing external validation. Pursue what excites you. Ask yourself, what do I truly want? The first thought that comes to mind, that is your calling. You don't have to follow the conventional path. You don't have to become a doctor or an engineer just because it's expected of you. You don't have to remain stuck in a desk job just because it feels safe. Think bigger. Take risks. Create a life that ignites passion and purpose within you. Be a rebel. Join the movement. Think of Harry Potter. Before he discovered Hogwarts, he believed he was just an ordinary boy. But when he stepped into that world, he realized he had extraordinary potential. He was never meant for a small life. And neither are you. Life is a game, it's time to start playing. Take Mandy Fritsch, for instance. She battled mental illness, caught in an endless loop of self-doubt. Before she embraced this mindset, she felt lost, trapped in repetitive patterns. But then, she discovered Steve's philosophy, and something shifted within her. She made a choice, a commitment to take control of her life. She adopted healthy habits, exercised regularly, and tracked her progress every day. She embraced the nerd fitness approach, celebrating each small victory as fuel to keep moving forward. Then, life delivered an unexpected blow. She lost a dear friend in a tragic car accident. The grief was overwhelming. She felt shattered. This time, however, she refused to let the pain consume her. The rebellion, her newfound community, became her pillar of strength, helping her rise again. Instead of slipping back into old patterns, she made a bold choice. She landed a new job. She started cycling to work every day. What initially began as a necessity soon turned into an adventure. She set a challenge for herself, to ride through every park in Columbus, treating each new route as a personal quest. Then, something incredible happened. She met someone special, a kindred spirit who shared her love for adventure. Their connection deepened, and so did her own personal growth. She trekked across the Blue Glacier in Olympic National Park. She completed a triathlon. She shattered the boundaries of what she once believed was possible. Mandy didn't just endure, she leveled up. She realized that dreams aren't meant to be passive thoughts. They are meant to be pursued. She learned that limitations exist only in the mind. She became the hero of her own story. And now, it's your turn. Your story is waiting to unfold. The game is in front of you. It's time to start playing. Rescue your alter ego from the chains of doubt and hesitation. Most stories follow a familiar arc. The protagonist begins as an ordinary person, leading a routine life. Then, something unexpected happens, a challenge, an obstacle, a defining moment, and suddenly, they find themselves on an entirely new path, one that alters their destiny forever. Every hero initially resists this journey. They reject guidance, dismiss valuable lessons, and hesitate to embrace change. But as they endure trials and setbacks, they begin to welcome the wisdom they once ignored. They confront their fears, form meaningful alliances, and accumulate life-changing experiences. By the end of their quest, they are transformed, mentally, physically, and emotionally. They emerge stronger, more confident, and fully alive. By deciding to enter the game, you've already taken your first step. You are ready to learn, to face challenges, and to seek out the mentors who will guide you. Transformation is never easy, but it is always worth it. You are the hero of your own story. And now, your journey begins. Consider this summary your mentor, and let your first lesson be this: you must embrace two versions of yourself, the person you are now and the person you aspire to become. It's time to create your superhero identity, your alter ego. Your current reality is where your story begins. Every hero has an origin, and your present situation is yours. Take a moment to reflect. What does your life look like right now? How does it differ from the life of your future, heroic self? Imagine yourself at 99 years old. What adventures have you embarked on? What impact have you made? Whose lives have you touched? What will you be remembered for? Dream big. Be specific. Write down every aspiration that sets your soul on fire. Answering these questions will reveal the gap between who you are today and who you have the potential to become. Your current self is the foundation, while your future self, your alter ego, is the hero who has conquered every challenge and unlocked their highest potential. Of course, responsibilities are a part of life. Some of us are parents. Others have bills to pay. Walking away from everything in pursuit of adventure isn't always feasible. But here's the good news: you don't have to. Becoming a hero doesn't require an extreme lifestyle change. You can maintain your everyday routine while stepping into adventure in your spare time. You are the architect of your superhero identity. If the path you're on doesn't excite you, rewrite your narrative. You have the power to change your story at any moment. All it takes is that first bold step. Once you fully embrace your alter ego, your determination will intensify. You will no longer go through life merely existing, you will start living with purpose, chasing your greatest aspirations. Take the story of Ryan Groszkowski, for example. He was fascinated by Japanese role-playing games, where characters could shape their own destinies and grow into legendary heroes. Deep down, he believed that one day, he too would accomplish something extraordinary. Then, in February 2011, Ryan stumbled upon the rebellion. At the time, his life was falling apart. He was overweight, losing his hair, and addicted to junk food. But everything changed when he joined the movement. He realized that, just like in a game, life could be played on his own terms. Despite financial struggles, he saved up to attend a nerd fitness meetup hosted by Steve Kamb. There, he learned how to take care of his body and push himself beyond what he thought was possible. Before long, he was running races, something he never imagined himself doing. The moment Ryan embraced his alter ego, he began to truly live. And so can you. Decide who you want to become, then figure out what it takes to get there. The game has already begun. It's your turn to play. Resist the urge to make excuses. Your inner dialogue, the voice inside your head, has the power to shape your beliefs, defining what you see as possible and impossible. Sometimes, this voice is helpful. It protects you from harm, warning you not to touch fire or leap from dangerous heights. But it can also be your greatest obstacle, trapping you within your comfort zone and reinforcing self-imposed limitations. Learning something new is difficult. Stepping into the unknown is intimidating. That voice in your head will try to convince you that you lack the time, the resources, or the luck to make a change. But if you truly desire transformation, you must silence that voice of doubt. People who hold themselves back often fall victim to 6 common mental traps, 6 excuses that prevent them from leveling up their lives. If you want to break free, you must eliminate these limiting beliefs, one by one. The first excuse: I don't have time. In an article for the Wall Street Journal, Laura Vanderkam made a compelling observation. When people say, "I don't have time for this," what they often mean is, "This isn't a priority for me right now." Consider reframing your thoughts. Rather than saying, "I don't have time to exercise," try saying, "Exercise isn't a priority for me." This simple shift in perspective reveals how you truly allocate your time. If something genuinely matters to you, you will find the time for it. The second excuse: I don't have enough money. Review your credit card statements or bank transactions. How much have you spent on things that didn't truly add value to your life? The reality is that most people have enough resources, they're just not using them wisely. But beyond financial management, adventure doesn't have to be expensive. You can explore new places for free, acquire new skills at no cost, and improve your fitness without ever stepping into a gym. More often than not, a lack of money isn't the real issue, it's how you choose to use the resources you already have. The third excuse: my job holds me back. When people reflect on their lives near the end, many regret how much time they dedicated to work at the expense of truly living. Research shows that one of the most common regrets of the dying is not having enjoyed life more. If your job is draining your energy, you have options. You can seek a better opportunity, negotiate for more personal time, or make the most of your hours outside of work. But if you don't take action, nothing will change. You'll remain stuck in the same cycle for years to come. The fourth excuse: I'm too old to start something new. People start businesses at 70. Others pick up new hobbies, learn new skills, or embark on thrilling adventures well into their later years. Age is not a limitation, it's a mindset. As long as you're breathing, you have the power to grow, change, and dream. The fifth excuse: I'm just not lucky enough. Many believe that only the privileged get to chase their dreams. They think, I don't have money. I don't have a supportive partner. I wasn't born in the right place. But success isn't about luck, it's about resourcefulness. No matter where you come from, you have access to the internet, which means you have access to limitless opportunities. Every hero encounters struggles, but what sets them apart is their ability to rise above them. The bigger the challenge, the greater the transformation. Stop making excuses. Start making changes. The sixth excuse should be more realistic. Yes, life is short, but that's precisely why you should live it fully. You don't have an unlimited number of years, so why spend them playing small? Those who joined the rebellion learned to break free from limiting beliefs. They found ways to pursue their dreams despite demanding jobs, responsibilities, or challenges. They carved out time for personal growth, adventure, and transformation. They refused to listen to the inner voice of doubt that tried to hold them back. And now, it's your turn. Embracing gamification to unlock happiness. At its core, the ultimate goal in life is happiness. People chase money, success, and status, believing these things will bring them joy. But when happiness is tied to external achievements, it becomes a dangerous trap. This mindset convinces us that we must reach a specific milestone before we can truly enjoy life, so we keep postponing adventure, waiting for the right time, a time that may never come. As a child, Steve Kamb was obsessed with The Legend of Zelda. He loved going on quests, exploring hidden caves, and rescuing the Kingdom of Hyrule. The game's protagonist, Link, started off as a small, timid boy but gradually became stronger, braver, and more capable. Steve deeply connected with this transformation. As a shy and nervous kid, he even built his own bow and arrow, playing in his backyard as if he were Link himself. As he grew older, he moved on to games with better graphics and more advanced mechanics. But when he made the decision to turn his real life into a game, he studied what made video games so addictive and engaging. He realized that games captivate players because they offer clear objectives and a structured way to level up. Completing missions and progressing through different stages creates a profound sense of accomplishment. Video games transport players into visually stunning worlds, filled with epic adventures, something real life often lacks. Why real life feels less exciting? Most people don't travel often because they feel tied down by work. They rarely venture outside their hometowns. They don't seek adventure because they feel physically unfit or lack the energy. Unlike video games, real life doesn't come with glowing markers to guide you toward your next achievement. There are no predefined missions. No guaranteed rewards waiting at the finish line. But that's exactly why we should apply gaming principles to real life. Turning your life into a game. Games reward effort. Players willingly spend hours grinding through quests, chasing rewards, and pushing themselves to succeed. The greater the challenge, the greater the sense of achievement. Video games are addictive because they trigger dopamine, a chemical in the brain that fuels motivation and pleasure. But this process isn't limited to games, you can apply it to real life. By tracking progress and celebrating small victories, you generate happiness. Even tiny steps forward create momentum, fueling motivation. As long as you're moving, you feel a deep sense of fulfillment. Your brain is wired to experience joy when you achieve goals. The question is, are you playing the game of life in a way that excites you? The power of small milestones. The progress principle emphasizes the importance of setting small, visible goals every day. Even minor achievements trigger dopamine release, reinforcing feelings of joy and motivation. A study conducted by researchers at the University of California examined two groups, lottery winners and individuals who had recently become physically disabled. Initially, the lottery winners reported higher happiness levels. However, 1 year later, the researchers discovered that both groups experienced similar levels of happiness. In some cases, individuals who had become disabled were even happier than the lottery winners. This study highlights a fundamental truth: money alone does not create lasting happiness. True fulfillment comes from working toward meaningful goals and continuously striving for progress. Once we achieve something, we quickly adapt to our new reality, and the initial excitement fades. This is why, after reaching one milestone, we naturally seek bigger and more exciting challenges. Growth and fulfillment in your career. If your job does not offer opportunities for growth, it is unlikely to bring you long-term happiness. However, if you work in an environment that allows you to develop new skills, advance in your career, and expand your abilities, you will feel far more fulfilled. Whenever you feel stagnant or dissatisfied, set a new milestone and track your progress. Consider the journey of Joe Rugex, one of the early members of the rebellion. He was Steve Kamb's college roommate and an exceptional gamer, mastering Halo 2 to become the #1 player in the world. After graduating, Joe landed a well-paying programming job, but it didn't excite him. Over time, he realized he wasn't happy, so he made the bold decision to switch careers and pursue game development, despite having no prior experience in that field. Determined to succeed, Joe spent his free time immersed in coding, pushing himself to outshine other job applicants. His dedication paid off. He secured a position in the gaming industry and thrived in his new role. At his new company, Joe had the freedom to experiment, push creative boundaries, and continuously improve his skills. His work no longer felt like a job, it became an adventure, turning life into a game. To integrate gamification into real life, seek out challenging jobs and experiences. If your current job lacks excitement, setting new goals will help trigger dopamine release, making you feel more motivated, engaged, and accomplished. This heightened energy and focus will enable you to enter a flow state, a mindset where you are fully immersed in your work, highly productive, and deeply fulfilled. Happiness isn't about reaching a final destination, it's about continuously leveling up, evolving, and approaching life with a sense of adventure. World Building 101, Creating the Rules of Your Game. Gamification doesn't require you to abandon your current life. You can maintain your daily responsibilities while embarking on exciting side quests in your free time. Think of your favorite superheroes, they all lead dual lives. By day, they blend into the ordinary world, but by night, they step into their heroic identities. Now that you've designed your alter ego, it's time to build your world. This chapter will guide you in crafting your personal adventure and establishing the rules that will shape your journey. To fully embrace the role of a hero, you must first understand the hidden dynamics of your alter ego's universe. You have two choices. See life as random and beyond your control. You can surrender, allowing external forces to dictate your destiny. View life as a game, filled with hidden secrets waiting to be discovered, thrilling adventures calling to be explored, and challenges designed to be conquered. You are the main character, and your mission is to grow, level up, and embrace the exciting journey ahead. The first step: stop taking life too seriously. Life is meant to be played and enjoyed. Here are the rules of the rebellion, the guiding principles that will help you build your world and become the hero of your story. Your past does not define you. No matter where you come from, your history does not determine your future. The only thing that matters is the direction you choose next. Once you join the rebellion, there's no turning back. Gamification is a life-changing experience. Once you commit to this path, it will shape you forever. If you're not ready to embrace transformation, stop here. Physical strength is essential. Every great hero needs resilience. To tackle challenges head-on, you must be physically capable. Nutrition fuels your success. Your diet directly affects your energy, focus, and overall performance. Just as a warrior wouldn't go into battle unprepared, you can't level up in life without properly fueling your body. Small, consistent improvements in your diet can make a significant difference. Always have a plan. Whether it's your fitness, career, or personal development, write down your goals in detail. A well-structured plan keeps you accountable and makes tracking progress easier. Choose activities that push your limits. Your training should align with your alter ego's mission. Find a fitness routine that excites you and makes you feel powerful. The more engaging it is, the more likely you are to stay committed. Question everything. Nothing is impossible if you refuse to accept limitations. You are the hero of your story. You have the power to become whoever you want to be, and your potential is limitless. Take responsibility for your world. Own your responsibilities. Whether you're a parent, an employee, or part of a community, take care of your commitments. Raise your children with love, show up for work with dedication, and honor your duties. The rebellion isn't about escaping reality, it's about enhancing it. You can live both lives simultaneously. Be proud of who you are. Progress comes with responsibility. As you grow stronger, healthier, and more confident, you'll naturally become a better employee, partner, parent, friend, and person. Embrace the journey and take pride in your evolution. Welcome the challenge. The path of the rebellion is demanding, but it's worth it. This transformation will push you beyond your comfort zone in the best possible way. By following these 10 rules, you'll start to see life as an adventure. As you improve physically, mentally, and emotionally, you'll feel more empowered, confident, and fulfilled. Choose your priorities wisely and create a life that excites you, one where each day brings new challenges to conquer. Character selection. Define your level 50 self. Think about the last video game you played. You likely started at level 1, inexperienced and weak. But as you followed instructions, took on challenges, and made gradual improvements, you became stronger. You acquired better weapons, unlocked new abilities, and faced tougher opponents. Now, imagine reaching level 50 in real life. What would that look like? How much confidence, skill, and personal power would you possess? To define this, you need to select your character type, the identity that aligns with your ambitions, priorities, and ultimate vision for yourself. Even if you're naturally introverted, you can still choose to be bold and adventurous. Choose your hero archetype. The warrior, strong, resilient, and fearless in facing physical challenges. The scout, a survival expert, skilled in navigating nature and overcoming obstacles. The ranger, resourceful and multi-skilled, always prepared for the unpredictable, much like Jon Snow or Katniss Everdeen. The assassin, agile and strategic, adept at bodyweight training, climbing, and stealth. The monk, a master of martial arts, balance, and self-discipline. The high priest, deeply focused and disciplined, excelling in yoga and meditation. The adventurer, curious, courageous, and always eager to explore the unknown. You don't have to limit yourself to just one role. Blend different traits to create a unique character that reflects your personal goals. The key is to embody these qualities in your daily life. For example, you might choose to be fearless, intelligent, humorous, and kind-hearted. Once you define your identity, start acting accordingly. Every decision you make should align with your vision. Now, picture your life at level 50. How do you start your mornings? What values guide your actions? Do you begin your day with exercise, meditation, or deep work? If you struggle to visualize your ideal future, look for real-life role models, people who inspire you and represent the success you seek. Success takes years to build, but the journey begins today. When Steve Kamb envisioned his level 50 self, he saw a life by the beach, waking up early to write his next book. He imagined powerlifting, practicing gymnastics, and embracing a healthy lifestyle. His afternoons were filled with golf, learning a musical instrument, and spending time with family. In the evenings, he pictured himself cooking dinner for his wife, inviting friends over, and traveling the world, all while continuously challenging his physical and mental limits. Now, it's your turn. Take the first step today, whether it's doing 5 push-ups, reading a book, or setting a new goal. These small actions will accumulate over time. Before you know it, you'll be living as your level 50 self, armed with strength, discipline, and an adventurous mindset. Quest selection. Choose your own adventure. Before reaching level 50, you must complete a series of missions that allow you to level up. To stay on track, create a clear, detailed, and diverse quest list, one that is both challenging and rewarding. Here are 10 types of quests that will shape your journey. Physical quests. Build strength and endurance, because without a strong body, achieving other goals becomes harder. Train for a marathon, lift heavy weights, or conquer a mountain climb. Mental quests. Sharpen your intelligence through learning. Master a new language, develop an app, or pursue an academic milestone. Fun quests. Life isn't just about discipline, it's also about joy. Engage in activities that bring happiness, dance, paint, cook, or play with your kids. Work quests. Achieve financial stability so you have the freedom to pursue adventure. Secure a promotion, start a side business, or find a career that excites you. Adventure quests. Seek new experiences, whether it's hiking through mountains, diving into the ocean, or exploring foreign lands. Adventure isn't just about travel, it's about embracing courage and taking risks. Courage quests. Step beyond your fears. This could mean speaking in public, trying something completely outside your comfort zone, or standing up for what you believe in. Freedom quests. Build long-term independence. Eliminate debt, create passive income, or design a lifestyle where you're in control of your time. Master quests. Pursue your wildest dreams. These are the goals that seem impossible but ignite your passion, like owning a beachside home, traveling to space, or seeing the world from a hot air balloon. Gratitude quests. True success isn't just about personal achievement. Give back to others, support a cause, or make a meaningful impact on someone's life. Self-discovery quests. Continuously learn who you are and what you want. Meditate, reflect, and challenge your assumptions to deepen your understanding of yourself. Each quest brings you closer to leveling up in life. Choose your missions carefully, set meaningful goals, and start forging your own adventure today. Rocket. Legacy quests. The mark you leave behind. Beyond personal growth and adventure, your ultimate mission is to create a lasting legacy. Whether it's writing a best-selling book, composing music, or setting a world record, your legacy is what will outlive you. Take the story of Thomas Sorensen. As a single father, he struggled under the weight of daily responsibilities, feeling overwhelmed and exhausted. But everything changed when he discovered Lone Wolf and Cub. The protagonist, Ogami Ito, a warrior, father, and man of discipline, resonated deeply with him. Inspired by this, Thomas embraced the warrior's mindset. He committed to martial arts, instilling the same values in his son. Together, they transformed their daily lives into an adventure. Instead of feeling burdened by stress, they approached life boldly, like a game to be mastered. Now, it's your turn to write your own quest list. Fill it with challenges that excite you, goals that ignite your passion, and dreams that push your limits. Remember, your path isn't set in stone. Life will take unexpected turns, and that's okay. As long as you keep growing, adapting, and pushing forward, you're on the right track. The key is to never stop adventuring, because that's how you build a life with no regrets. Define your level structure. Once you've chosen your quests, the next step is to pick one and start today. It doesn't require hours of commitment. Just 15 minutes a day is enough to begin. Some challenges may feel overwhelming at first. The secret? Break them down into smaller, manageable steps and start with the easiest one. Progress is what matters most. This journey is about committing to actions that will transform your life. Forget the excuse, "I don't have time." All you need is 15 minutes a day to move forward. For example, say you want to learn French. Instead of viewing it as an intimidating, long-term goal, structure it into specific, progressive levels. Level 1, study French for 1 hour daily for 6 months. Reward, 20 EXP points. Level 2, practice speaking for 20 minutes a day for 6 months. Earn 20 more EXP points. Level 3, memorize 100 French words. Level 4, have a 30-minute conversation with a native speaker. Level 5, travel to France. Boss battle, spend an entire day in France speaking only in French. Becoming the hero of your own story takes time. The quest may be long, but that's okay, you have one life, and leveling up happens in the small moments between responsibilities. Be patient with slow progress, it's still progress. You might even surprise yourself. What if you master French in 6 months instead of years? The key is to keep improving and trust the process. Every milestone brings you closer to leveling up, setting new goals, and ultimately achieving your grand vision. Conclusion: life is a game, and you are its hero. Think of life as the ultimate RPG, and you are the main character. You might start with ordinary skills and limited resources, but with growth and persistence, you can become unstoppable. This journey, inspired by Steve Kamb's insights, is about breaking through limitations and realizing your full potential. You are the protagonist of your story. Your transformation starts the moment you choose to step forward. You can become anyone you aspire to be. The first step is joining the rebellion, committing to change. Your past does not define your future. This is just your origin story. Your true self is waiting to emerge. This guide has given you the tools to level up. To live a fulfilling life filled with achievement and happiness, you must push beyond your limits. You have more time, resources, and opportunities than you think. You just need to use them wisely. Games keep players engaged and addicted by providing a sense of progress and flow. Apply those same principles to your life, and suddenly, challenges will feel exciting instead of overwhelming. The 10 essential rules for creating your superhero life. Heavy checkmark: your starting point does not determine your destination. Heavy checkmark gamification is a lifelong mindset, not a temporary trick. Heavy checkmark your fitness and nutrition are crucial to success. Heavy checkmark planning is essential to track progress. Heavy checkmark choose challenges that excite you. Heavy checkmark question everything, your limits are just illusions. Heavy checkmark take full responsibility for your life. Heavy checkmark celebrate every level up. Heavy checkmark be proud of every milestone. Heavy checkmark never stop evolving. You explore different character archetypes, warrior, scout, ranger, assassin, monk, high priest, and adventurer, and learn that you can customize your identity, drawing inspiration from real-life role models and fictional heroes. You also discovered 10 quest categories that shape your journey. Person lifting weights physical, build strength and endurance. Brain mental, expand your knowledge and skills. Artist palette fun, engage in joyful activities. Briefcase work, achieve financial independence. Globe showing Europe-Africa adventure, explore the world and embrace challenges. Flexed biceps courage, step beyond your fears. Trophy freedom, gain long-term independence. Direct hit master, chase your wildest dreams. Folded hands gratitude, give back and make an impact. Classical building legacy, create something that outlives you. And finally, you learn the most important lesson. Leveling up doesn't require a massive time investment, just 15 minutes a day. Progress may be slow, but consistency is what truly matters. Now, the choice is yours. Collision, what kind of hero will you become? Globe showing America's, what kind of world will you create? Sports medal, what legacy will you leave behind? Answer these questions, choose your first quest, and start today. Your journey begins now. So press play on the game of life, level up, and enjoy every moment of this epic adventure. Video game sparkles.